ओहो
हम्म
चीटिंग चल रही
Hello, very good evening, everyone. If I am
है
audible and visible to you, a quick yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box if I am audible and visible to you clearly. Okay, great, wonderful. I'm so happy to see
क्या
all
कर
the
रहा है
wonderful
वो
people
क्लास चल रही
over
है
here.
वो
And
पार्सल हो
let
गया
me start the
व्हाट्सएप
session by
क्लास
खाली
sharing my
अंदर का
screen. I hope my screen is
ब्रेसलेट
visible
ला
to
दे तो डब्बा
everyone,
फेंक
right?
देना वो
So I
अन्नी अन्नी
welcome
कुछ नहीं
all
ब्रेसलेट
of
चाहिए
you for
यार
this
खाली अंदर
10-day detox
वो कुछ
challenge.
तो नहीं आया उसके अंदर
नहीं
And
यार
I welcome each and every one of you for the day one of this exciting 10-day detox challenge. And I'm so excited for this upcoming journey. And how many of you are excited for
इसको
this
चिपक के रख
journey,
देना यार रिकॉर्डिंग हो रही
right?
हाँ
So I would like to know from which city you are attending this session. Let me know in the chat box. Let me see all the people who are actually attending this session. Okay, great. We have people from different parts of India. Wonderful. We have people from Coimbatore, Delhi, Mumbai, Thane, Salem, Bangalore. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And first of all, let me congratulate each and every one of you here. Congratulations for enrolling into the challenge and making your health as your number one priority, right? Because I know a lot of people out there are actually suffering from one or the other health
कैसा
issues,
लग रहा है ये?
but very few
नहीं
people
अच्छा
take
तो लग रहा
action,
है
हाँ?
अच्छा तो लग रहा है
right? You
पहनेगा
are one among
अरे
the
मैं नहीं
very
पहनूंगा
few people
पहन ले
who
क्या
took
करूंगा तेरे
action.
नाम का
तो
पहन के
तेरे नाम
That's
का
why
बुलवाऊंगा तो
big
अरे हाँ
congratulations
मेरे
to
को जिसको
everyone.
नहीं है
And I want
अपन
each
खाली
and
हाथ
every one
रखते
of
हैं
you
अरे वो
take
मैंने
your
वो
right
पहने
hand,
हैं पहले ठीक नहीं
pat on
लगते
your
ब्रेसलेट
back,
मंगाए थे
and
मैंने वो
congratulate
फ्लिपकार्ट से वो
yourself
काले पीले नीले
for taking this
जे
काले
courageous
पीले नीले
decision
तो
of
अच्छे थोड़ी
starting
इस
a
लगते
टाइप के
new
कुछ थे वो
देख
transformative health journey,
काले पीले नीले अच्छे नहीं लगते
right? My dear friends, how many of you
सिंपल
remember
अच्छा
we are not
जी
here
मंगाया था जैसे
for
कर एक को
taking
लिखा
all
तो
the
था
pills,
तीन
antibiotics, and
अलग अलग
visiting
कलर में आया था
hospitals,
वो
right? My dear friends,
मंगाया
we
तो
are
एक
here to enjoy our life, right? We are here to enjoy our health and being fit, and we are here to enjoy our favorite food.
और कुछ सुनाओ
We
नहीं
are here to
कुछ
spend
नहीं कहा
quality time with our relationships, maybe with our family, friends, loved ones, right? We are here to take regular breaks from your work and enjoying and recreating and re-energizing yourself. And we are here to create the financial freedom, right? My dear friends,
अरे वो
everybody wants to
सेशन
live a
नहीं नहीं हाँ वो
healthy,
सेशन वही वाली
wealthy, and
बेस
happy
वाली
life, right?
कुछ मतलब
Type
निकला
I in the
अरे
chat
आज से
box
फिर से मैंने
if
बेच
you are
लिया यार मैंने
someone
बोला आगे नहीं
who
बेच
really
सकता
want
वो
to live
क्लास
a
मिस हो गई थी अब आज
healthy,
से
wealthy,
रिकॉर्डिंग
and
कर
happy
लूंगा
life. Let me
पड़ी
see who are
रहेगी
all the
जब
people who
देखना
are
जब देखो
for this. Wonderful. My dear friends, how many of you know that only a healthy body can create healthy mind
हम्म,
that leads to happy life, right?
एक तो
How
इतने
many of
सारे
you want to
पहनेगा
live a happy
इतने
life?
सारे मत
Type
पहने
me
यार
in the chat box.
रखूंगा ना बदल बदल के पेन
क्या
Okay,
बड़ा है
great.
यार है ना?
And my dear friends, if
हो
we
जाएगा
are not able to enjoy all areas of our life, or if we are
पहले
struggling
मंगा
in
इधर यही
any
ऐसे
area of our
साइट
life,
किधर से
we
ये जीबी
understood
करके
that
जो भी
the
है
दीवी
first
फैशन
step we need to
वेरी
take is
पहली बार
improving our
कस्टमर
health, right?
करके
So, my dear
बॉटल
friends,
मंगाई
let
है
me ask you a question.
गिफ्ट करने के
Why are you in
कौन
this challenge?
दीदी
Why are you enrolled for this
नाम लिखवा के
program? Why
हाँ
are you in front of the
वो दूसरी
laptop or mobile,
से
right? Watching this session, taking notes.
वो जीबी फैशन
Yes,
से
I
ली
know you are suffering from a health issue or you have a disease, right? My dear friends, what is a disease according to you? Let me know in the chat box. What is a disease? What do you think is a disease, right? Okay, we have so many people having so many views. Let me share my view. Disease is nothing but imbalance. Imbalance of something that should not be in our body is presenting inside our body,
दो
or something that is essential that should be present in our body but that is missing. My dear friends, what is something that shouldn't be in our
भाई
body? Toxins. What is something that is essential for our body? Balanced nutrition,
मोबाइल
right?
निकला था
So far
अब वो
we
मेरी
focused on
मजबूरी है
adding
यार वो
something
क्या
to
है वो
our
बीच
body
बीच में
always,
रोक
right?
देते हैं तो फिर वो
Whenever
अंदर
we
की
don't find
बस
well,
बढ़िया।
whenever we feel ill, whenever we don't have we have any health issue, we always search for what to add, what kind of medication, what kinds of foods, what kinds of different methods which can help me to come out of my health issue. My dear friends, we did not focus on removing something, that is removing the waste, removing the toxins from our body, right? That's why we are doing this detox challenge. And what is the purpose of this detox? Let me give you clear context for this, why we are doing this detox, right? The purpose of detox is to activate the body's
हाँ तो तुम
natural
चला
detox
गया वो कहीं।
systems. How many of you know that our human
तो वो
body
अलॉटमेंट कब है?
already had so many systems to
कल।
detox on a regular basis?
आओ कल कल
Your liver,
5 ही में तो 6 को आएगा, बताना ग्रो
kidneys,
खोल के तेरा।
digestive system, your
चला गया वो
skin,
उधर।
your lungs.
चला गया।
My dear friends, we already have
तेरी
the
बहन।
natural detox systems installed in our body, right? Which means throughout the day, these organs are helping your body to remove all the waste and toxins which have been created during the
कुछ पैसे
process of
बचते हैं तेरे पास महीने में?
metabolization of the food,
अरे
right?
सब उड़ा देता
How
हूँ।
many
काय
of you
में?
now realized it for the
अरे
first time
बचपन से
that
बचते क्या किसी के
you
पास?
don't need anything from outside, right? You already have
Sri
detox
Lotus
systems in your
developers
body, right? All
waiting
you
for
need to do is
allotment।
practicing certain things to
कल
activate
पता
them,
लग जाएगा,
right? For
allotment
the
तो
next
आज का था।
10 days, we are going to practice certain natural detox techniques which
और
are going to help all these organs to detoxify your body, and that will
तूने अभी तक कहीं भी
activate the
एसआईपी
healing
भी नहीं
power
है यार।
to
मेरे
reverse
कुछ
your
नहीं
health
किया अभी।
issues, to improve your overall health. How many of you got the point? Type GI in the chat box if you got the point.
मैं तो
Okay,
इसमें भी लगा रहा
wonderful.
हूँ
And my dear friends,
पारस्परिक व्यक्ति के
if your
फंड
car is not
डायरेक्ट
working
ग्रोथ में।
properly,
इसमें क्या है?
हर
all we need
महीने
to do is
4,000 की
checking the
एसआईपी, हर
functioning
हफ्ते
of each
4,000 की
component of the
एसआईपी,
car,
हर हफ्ते?
right?
हर हफ्ते।
Like engine,
हर हफ्ते 4,000
transmission,
ज्यादा है यार,
braking
मंडे के 8
system,
12।
fuel system,
कभी
exhaust,
16
tires and wheels,
कभी
right? Because
तेरे
all
घर में
these are
कितना
the
हो रहा है?
नहीं रे।
contributors of
कभी
running a car.
हफ्ते
Let's
में, 2
understand the
हफ्ते में भी एक बार
contributors
कर
of our
देता हूँ,
detox system one by
3
one,
हफ्ते में एक
right?
बार 4,000
Your
जा रहा है।
liver.
तो उस पे
Liver
ज्यादा अच्छा
plays a
परसेंट मिल रहा है क्या?
crucial role when it comes to
रिटर्न अच्छा
detoxifying the
है,
body, right?
मगर उसमें
Liver acts
इन्वेस्टमेंट
as
के
a primary
टाइम
organ which is
ज्यादा है।
responsible
कितना
to filter out
3
the
साल?
जितना आपकी
unwanted
मर्जी है,
chemicals, toxins,
रिटर्न
waste
तो
products
मिनिमम
which
कितना
have
टाइम
been
है?
accumulated in our body, right?
अपने ऊपर है नवीन,
Every
कब
day
अपन चाहे
we
ना
are
रिडीम कर
exposed
ले।
to so many different types of harmful
मैंने तो
substances,
लगभग
right? It could be certain kinds of
40-45 के आसपास
pesticides
इन्वेस्ट
or
कर दिए उसमें।
हजार?
fertilizers
हाँ,
which comes through the
साल भर में?
vegetables and the fruits
अरे
which we
नहीं है,
eat,
अभी 2 महीने
right?
का,
We will be
2-4 महीने से
exposed to
चालू करा है,
lot
2-3
of
महीने
air
से।
pollution when we go out, right? We have a lot of industrial waste in and
तेरी मम्मी के
around
30 को
us,
लगाए थे,
right? And
फिर
by taking
4,000
lot
का।
of medicines, right? People who take
जब
medicines,
चाहो जब रिडीम
so
कर
the
लो,
body
पैसा बस
has
जुड़
lot
तो
of
रहा है।
residual
सही
of these
जुड़ तो रहा
medicines,
है, पैसा
right?
पता ही नहीं
And
चलता
people
कब
who
आता है।
consume alcohol, people who excessively
क्या
smoke,
कर रहा है बहन?
right? And people
कोई रिसेप्शन
who
निकाल लो।
take the processed
अच्छा
foods
है,
all
ऐसी
the
तो
time,
एजेंसी भी है।
because all these processed foods have a lot of additives and preservatives, unnatural colors. My dear friends, who is actually helping your body to remove all these things from your body? Like a maid in your home. If there is a maid in your home who is
अच्छा
actually
भैया,
doing the
मतलब जो
jadoo
जो
in your
भैया ने
entire home every day,
रीडिंग वगैरह
right?
करते हैं,
Who is the
मम्मी थोड़ा थोड़ा
organ
करके बता रहे हैं
responsible
वो,
for that? Your
तो
liver, right?
कौन लगते हैं वो?
So that is why
भाई
it
हैं
is
बुआ के
very, very
बेटे,
important
ठगी बुआ
to
के बेटे।
empower your liver
तो उनका फुल
with
टाइम
right
काम
kind
क्या है?
of
ट्रेडिंग?
dietary
नहीं,
practices, right? How many of you agree with
अभी
me? And
आईआईटी
your
करी हमने
kidneys plays a crucial role in the body's
सॉफ्टवेयर का।
detoxification
आईआईटी
process
की
because they are vital when it
कोर्स
comes
किया है
to
कोई
filtering
आईटी
out
का?
all the waste,
आईटी
right?
कंपनी का कोर्स करा
Kidneys
है,
always
तो
filter out the blood
जॉब की
and
पढ़ाई
remove
करनी
the
है अभी तो।
unwanted things from the blood
क्या कोर्स
so
किया कुछ
that
पता है?
your body will maintain the
हाँ वो
balance,
नहीं पता,
right?
सॉफ्टवेयर का काम है
And
उनका तो।
the next one, digestive
लेकिन
system,
फोन लगा
right?
लेगा,
हैं?
Digestive
लेकिन
system
फोन लगा लेगा
plays a
किसको?
fundamental role
वही
in
अक्षर भैया
body's
हाँ लगा ली, रुक जाओ।
detoxification, right?
पूछना क्या
Because it
किया
is
है
responsible
सॉफ्टवेयर
to break down the food,
मेरे को
to
बात करनी
absorb all the nutrients from the food,
तो
and
कुछ
to
बता
eliminate
तो
all the
काय के
waste
लिए
from the
है?
body,
लगा दी
right?
तूने कर
What
लिया।
happens if the waste is not being eliminated from your body?
क्या
It
पूछेगा
creates
क्या हमसे?
constipation and it becomes the source of
उनसे ये पूछ
many
सबसे
of
पहले
these
तो कि भैया
toxins.
आपने कौन सा
Over a
कोर्स कर
period
रहे
of
हो,
time,
मतलब
what happens?
सॉफ्टवेयर का?
It will
मैं दोनों
start
तेरी बात
affecting
करा रहा
one or the other organs, and that is where we see disease, right? And the skin. Skin is
हेलो
not only the largest organ of
भैया
our
2 मिनट
body,
फ्री हो
right?
क्या?
It helps in
अरे
detoxification
दोस्त
process.
को बात
It
करनी थी
acts
यार
as a
आपसे।
barrier and a filter for elimination of
क्या
majority of the
है उसको
toxins,
कुछ पूछना है
कौन
right?
सा कोर्स कर रहा है
But
ये
by
पूछ रहा
not having
लो
physical
बात।
activity, right,
हेलो
we are actually suppressing the detox of your
भैया, आप
skin,
कौन सा
right?
सॉफ्टवेयर का
So
कोर्स
that
कर
is
रहे
why
हो?
it is very, very important to empower your skin to detox. And one of the most important thing is your lungs. Lungs are essential
अच्छा, तो
organs
आपको ये इसका
when it comes to
टेस्टिंग का कोई नॉलेज
expelling
है क्या,
the
सॉफ्टवेयर
carbon
टेस्टिंग का?
dioxide and other chemicals from the body through
अच्छा,
respiration,
तो मतलब इसमें
right?
फ्यूचर
So
वगैरह है क्या?
only when your lungs are empowered
हाँ,
to be able to push the oxygen throughout your body, then only
नहीं
you will be
पढ़ना
able
शुरू
to
किया अभी, वो
live a
एक
healthy and
कोर्स है
happy
वो
life,
लिया है,
right? My dear friends, the mistakes we are
ऑटोमेशन और
making till
मैनुअल
now
करा
is
रहे हैं वो दोनों।
not realizing the importance of empowering these organs by doing
हाँ,
a regular detox, right?
डेवलपमेंट।
We are not
अच्छा,
taking any action to help these organs to do their work, right? So your body has the healing power. My dear friends, if you can empower all these
तो
organs,
जॉब
your
अपॉर्चुनिटी तो है
body
ना
has
आगे
the
चल के,
power to
मतलब?
heal, right? When you provide the right
हाँ,
environment to
डेवलपमेंट
all these
बैकएंड फ्रंट एंड ये
organs,
सब
right? How many of you have water
रहेगी ना।
filters in your home for drinking water? Type I in the chat box. If you are someone who
अच्छा,
have water filter in your home,
तो जैसे अगर
right,
मेरा
like this for
बैकग्राउंड
drinking water.
कंप्यूटर से नहीं है, जैसे
My
ग्रेजुएशन
dear
बीकॉम
friends,
वगैरह है, तो
if water filter is filled with the
हम्म
dirt, right, will it be able to function properly? Will it be able to give pure water to you?
मतलब अगर स्किल अच्छे से सीख ली तो हो
No,
जाएगा ना काम।
right? Same way, if your body is filled with the toxins, it will affect the functioning of the organs and it will attract all the
और अगर एक बार
diseases,
एक्सपीरियंस ले
right?
लिया तो फिर तो कोई
And
प्रॉब्लम
my
ही नहीं
dear
है।
friends, what are the benefits you will get if you attend all these 10 days and practice all the detox practices? How many of you would like to know the benefits? Type B in the chat box.
हम्म,
If you are someone who is really excited to understand the
हाँ,
benefits which you will get during this journey.
ठीक है। कोई
My
सोर्स
dear
वगैरह है
friends,
क्या
these are
आपका
the
फिर,
physical health benefits
जैसे
you will get,
रेफरेंस वगैरह देते हैं
right?
ना?
So when you complete this detox process, it will empower your digestive health because your digestive
हम्म
system is the major factor that can either become the source of a health issue
हम्म,
or it can be the source of the cure, right? It can be the source of a disease or
हाँ,
it can be the source of the cure, right?
ठीक
So
है, यही
during
पूछ
this
रहा हूँ।
detox process, if you completely cleanse your digestive
हाँ
system,
भैया।
it will improve your digestion,
अरे
it
वो
will
आपकी
reduce
ना
the
एक कॉपी में
bloating
वो भैया ने
or
कैमरे
discomfort
का
in your
रेट दिया था
stomach,
ना, उसकी फोटो
and it
भेजना
will
था मैं
improve
पूछ
your
रहा था।
energy levels to lose the excess fat, the unwanted fat, and it will reduce the inflammations in your body, and it will reduce the symptoms of acidity, acid
क्या
reflux,
हुआ, कुछ
and
मिला
majority of
सॉल्यूशन?
the
हम्म,
digestive problems, right? And these are the mental health
मिल गया, और
benefits
क्या
you
जो
will get
पूछना
if you
पूछ
do the
लिया।
detox properly, right? You'll be able to think clearly and you will improve
मैंने
your
भैया को बताया था,
concentration
मेरा
on the
दोस्त
things
का
which you
नवीन
do,
का भी अकाउंट
and
है,
you
तो
can reduce the brain fog
तो
or
लगवा
mental
ले,
fog,
कहते
right?
भरोसा है ना, तो मैंने
And you
कहा अपनी
can
जान से ज्यादा
completely get rid of the fatigue or
क्या जानते थे
अरे
weakness.
कौन।
इंजन वेल का भी था यार,
And
पर
these
वो
are the
साला
emotional
पासवर्ड आसवर्ड
benefits
याद
which you
नहीं
will
था, उसका
get.
लिख के रखा
You will
था
be
मैंने।
able to manage your stress
अरे
in a much, much better way,
मैंने
either in
मेरे
your
को समझ में
personal
नहीं है,
life or
मेरे को ग्रो
professional life,
समझना है।
हाँ, ग्रो
and you
इजी।
can
ग्रो
actually
इजी,
stabilize the mood
भैया का
levels,
भी ग्रो
and
उसमें
you will
एंजल
have
वन
more
में, मगर
emotional resilience, right?
उसका नमन का
So,
ग्रो
my
में
dear
है,
friends,
दीदी का
if you
ग्रो में
can
है,
follow the detox
सबका ग्रो
process
में है।
properly at
तो
least
अभी
once a
तक आज
year,
तक इनके कोई अलॉटमेंट
there
फंसे
is
हैं?
a research
हाँ,
which is very
अक्षत भैया के
clearly says that you
दो
can
तीन ही फंसे
increase
हैं
your
प्रॉफिट वाले।
lifespan
प्रॉफिट
by
वाले।
at least
नमन का
7
एक
years,
फंसा है,
right? People
और
who does the
दीदी इन
regular
लोगों के एक
detox,
भी नहीं फंसे।
there is more probability of
बहुत मुश्किल है
extending
भैया,
their
थक
lifespan by
जाएगा
at
वो,
least
मैं
7
10
years
बार
when you
बताया
compare it
था।
to the
मैंने
person,
3 में
average
लगाया था
person surrounding you,
उस दिन,
right? My dear
एक में
friends,
तेज
how
से
many of you
लगवाया
are
था।
ready for this?
एक तूने लगा।
एक मैंने लगाया
Let's
था,
see one of our
एक
previous
मैंने लगाया
detox
था
participant
आदित्य
like
इंफोटेक
you,
में, वो
right,
सीपी
who
प्लस का था,
attended all the 10 days,
उसमें नहीं
right,
लगा।
who took the notes,
एक
who
लगाया
practiced
श्री लोटस
everything.
में,
What happened with
और
him?
NSDL
And thank you, sir.
नेशनल
And
सिक्योरिटी
one best thing is that
डिपार्टमेंट
just three,
लिमिटेड
4 days back, I
एक उसमें
literally
लगाया,
felt very hungry. So, I
और
mean,
थ्री
as
लोटस
per
में
my
कितने लगवाया
perception,
था,
if you feel hungry
15
means your
15
system
30
is
पंजे
good.
थे,
Yeah, I
100
mean,
60
indicating
तो
it's a good
ही
thing.
लगा दिए थे
साठ
अपने।
And
हजार
I only had the issue with heartburn. And so, I mean, Dhanush suggested Mulethi or some peppermint some. So I followed that also. So it is kind of, I mean,
ठीक है यार
90%
चल
the
ठीक है
hard
तुम
one has been
करो, मैं भी देख
reduced.
लूंगा।
हम्म
So I
प्रोटीन
am very
डाल
much, I mean,
उज्जैन
very
मंगल
much
सोमवार
excited about this.
पंचवेली से
नहीं
And
रे,
I really love
पापा
the
मेरे
way, I
पापा
mean,
का
your
ही
teachings
करवाना है।
and all the methodologies.
और
Very simple. I mean, that
सुन
the
जाना
problem is
क्योंकि
that
कल
people are
सोमवार है आखिरी
always go beyond
आज
the
निकल
basics.
गया बे सोमवार।
But
हाँ
the
आज
more your
निकल रहा है
basics are clear, the more your
आज तो
basics
क्या
are
गाड़ी
strong. So
बाहर ही खड़ी
everything in
करवा
your
लेते
life
हैं
also
उज्जैन के
goes
अंदर
clear,
जाने
whether
के
it's
लिए।
life or health. So your basics should be
हाँ
clear.
बता
So I
देंगे
mean,
आप
and that's
चल
the
लो।
great thing which
तो
I
मंदिर
am
में भी
seeing
एक
it.
सेकंड
Hope
को भी
everyone is
दर्शन नहीं
seeing the
होते हैं।
same thing because it.
पैदल
My
चल
dear
चल के
friends,
कहीं मर जाओगे।
in these 10 days, we are going to fix the fundamentals, right? We are going to change the
ठीक है
mistakes you may be making
ठीक
with
है,
respect to your basic health
फिर
practices,
मैं आऊँगा
right?
10 तारीख
Then why
11
heal
तारीख
easy?
11
My dear
नहीं नहीं तो
friends,
तुम दोनों चल जाएंगे।
in 2018, when I was having a conversation with Dr. Paramveer in Mumbai, we both saw an article, right? We both read an
एक मेरा
article
दोस्त है यार उसकी जॉब
where we
लगवा
have
दे यार
seen,
अरे
which
बात ये
says
है कि
that
मेरा
as a
पैसा फंस गया
modern
उसके पास
society,
4,000 रुपए
we are reaching a
अब वो
stage
कह रहा
where
कि मेरी जॉब
more
लगेगी तो
people
मैं
are
पैसे
dying
दूंगा
because of side effects of medication
भाई
than the
वो है
disease
किस टाइप
itself.
का ये तो बता दे।
अच्छा है मतलब अब तो वो ऐसा
When I
है कि
saw
सुधर
that,
गया है और अब तो
it
कुछ भी
has
कर लेगा
literally
मतलब
shaken me and
सुधर गए
broken me from
पहले क्या
inside,
लाइन थी?
right?
अमन है यार अमन यादव
My dear friends, what kind of
मैं
society we are
जिंदगी की
creating for
कहीं और
ourselves?
अरे करवा ले यार
What kind of society we are going to
मेरे
give it
मेरे
for the
मेरे
next
बात पे भरोसा
generations,
रख
for the kids,
वो तो मेरे हिसाब से
right?
करूंगा
In
चाहे
a
कुछ भी
world
लिखा
where
हो
lot of healthcare
नहीं लोकल
professionals
बनी
literally become the sellers of pharmaceutical drugs.
कंप्यूटर को छोड़ के
So sorry to say this. And in a
कंप्यूटर में क्या
world
करना है
where a lot of corporate
यार ये
hospitals
तो
are seeing all of
पेड़
us
का ही
as a
काम रहते हैं सब
money
ज्यादातर
making
तो
machines without even really
कोई
caring
टेली
about
है
the root cause
ERP
of our
9
health issues.
कोई दिहाड़ी मजदूरी वाला काम नहीं है
My dear friends, some of the doctors, nutritionists, and health coaches came forward, joined hands, and created this platform called Heal Easy
दिहाड़ी
to
मजदूर
help
कुछ भी
people
हो
with
अपना पैसा
right
निकल जाए
health education instead of medication, right?
देखना
And to
पड़ेगा
take
यार।
this natural healing
मेरे को
to
ना उससे
every
बहुत
household
नफरत है अमन।
to make
बचपन
this
में वो
country
बता
a
रहा था एक बार
disease-free and
तेरे को मार
medicine-free
दिया था
place
फिर
on this
प्रिंसिपल के पास
planet
चला
Earth.
गया था तू ऐसा
My
कुछ
dear
हुआ था
friends,
क्या
thank you
अरे
so much for helping us
अरे
to take this
वो
mission forward.
नया नया
Right?
आया था
How many
शायद
of
तू
you would
आगे
like to be
बैठता था
part
है
of
ना
this
हाँ
mission?
हाँ ये
Type
तो
I in
शुरू
the
से ही
chat
उसने
आगे
box.
तेरी एक चेटी पे रख के दिया था
मस्ती मजाक में दिया आपने को
तू
बर्दाश्त
सीरियस
And
होकर
what
प्रिंसिपल
is
के
the
पास चला
objective of
गया
this
तो
program?
प्रिंसिपल बोलने लगा तुमको पता भी है
My dear
कौन क्या
friends, the
लड़का है ये
objective
सब
of
ऐसा
this
कुछ किया
program
था
is not to give you another
आदित्य भी गया था
medication,
तो आदित्य से
right?
बोल दिया तुम क्यों
The
खड़े हो तुम बाहर
objective
जाओ
of this program is to make you aware of the basic health
ठीक है यार हो
education,
जाए
which
हाँ
nobody
अरे
बता
taught
बात
you
जो है
in your
100
school,
200 रुपए करके
right?
चार
Media
हजार
is
इकट्ठे
not
हो गए
interested.
तो उसने लिए गाय के
Nobody
लिए
is
तो
अरे अब
in
जैसे
people
जरूरत पड़ती
who
रहती है
are
अब वो कह रहा भाई मेरी
actually
नौकरी लगवा दे
have the responsibility to
दे
share
दूंगा
all this
इकट्ठे
information with
चल
you,
ठीक है बात
right? Most of the people are not
अपन
able
तक
to
बैठे थे
do that, right? So the
भेज
objective of
दूं
this program is
भेज
to
देना मैं
make
बात
you
कर
aware
लूंगा
of this basic health education,
अब तो
and
वो सुधर गया
the
यार अब पहले
objective
जैसा
of this
नहीं रहा
program
मतलब
is to make you understand the
सीधा हो गया
basic mistakes you are making with respect to
दिहाड़ी
diet
का
and
मुझे पता
lifestyle
है।
that
नहीं नहीं नहीं
contributed to your
मेरी
health
गारंटी
issues
पे रख ले
that you are facing right now. And the objective of this program is to fix all the fundamentals with
ठीक है सुनो
respect to
इनके
the health,
प्रवचन है भाई ना
और क्या
so that you don't have to
सुनाता
run
मेरे को
behind
एक आध बार
anybody
क्या
to fix
बोले
your health issues. And my dear friends, the objective of this program is to help you to take charge of your life by taking charge of your health. How many of you are ready to take charge of your health? Type H in the chat box.
पूरा इंग्लिश है
समझ
And
समझ में आ
during
जाती
this
है
journey, instead of working on each health issue separately, we are going to take you from poor health to peak health, right? So the only thing we are going to do is taking you to the peak health, right? So what is the roadmap for this? The first step is detox, right? Cleansing your gut, cleansing your body, so that you yourself will be able to understand how to detox the body, and your body is well prepared for the healing, right? And then we are going to practice certain techniques which is going to heal your health issues from inside, right? Without any kind of medications or drugs from outside. And my dear friends, once you undergo the healing journey, you will unlock your peak health, right? You will be able to improve your physical, mental, and emotional health, and you will become the self healer for yourself, right? And once you become the self healer, you will become a master healer, where you will be able to help your family, your loved ones, and the people around you, right? So that is the objective of this journey. The objective of this journey is not to restrict only to you, right? You yourself are able to come out of your issues and forget, right? Understand, you have to come out of your health issues, you have to improve your overall health, and you should be able to help other people, you should be able to inspire other people to take action, right? How many of you are ready for this journey? And we understood the journey is to reach peak health, but why many people fail to reach peak health? Because of only two things. Number one, lack of healthy habits and rituals, right? People want some results, but they don't have habits, right? How many of you know that our habits create results, right? It's not the decisions we make. We can make a decision today, but what happens? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we can create excuses, right? That is why it is very important to have a healthy habits. To have a healthy habits and rituals, my dear friends, it takes time, right? It takes 21 days, it takes 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Whatever we are going to discuss during these 10 days will be a fundamental stepping stone for you to have this wonderful health journey, right? The second thing is they don't follow a system or a mentor, right? They will always see some random content on the internet, they will listen to the people around them, right? They don't have a clarity, they don't have a system to follow, right? So during these 10 days you will have a clear system to follow, right? It's a step by step systematic approach, right? Otherwise I would have taken a consultation call with you and I would have given something to you, right? So this is not like this. This is a journey where you will start with a step by step approach, and over a period of time you will become a person who has good healthy habits and rituals, right? And my dear friends, these are all the mistakes which many people might be making, right? They don't have time for self. They are being busy with the other things. They are being busy in their profession, being busy in managing your family, being busy in managing your kids, right? But you may not be taking the time for the self, and only learning and not implementing. Some of the people will always consume a lot of content, right? They attend the sessions, but they don't implement. My dear friends, knowing and not doing is not knowing, right? There is no use of knowing if you don't do it, if you don't implement it, because we want results, right? We don't we are not here not for the awareness. So by attending all these sessions, definitely you will have more awareness, but our objective is not just having awareness. By the end of the 10 days, you'll become a person who will implement the things, right? How many of you are ready for implementing the things and prioritizing everything over health? Most people are actually forgot that they have a health area, right? They are prioritizing their careers, prioritizing their relationships, prioritizing things around them, right? And focusing on results than rituals. Most people want result. They want to lose weight. They want to reverse their acidity problem, right? They want to improve their energy levels. But where are the rituals, right? If you do not have a rituals, if you do not have habits in your daily life, how you will get the results, right? Focusing on just results, and then easy give up patterns, right? You will take the gym membership on the first day of January, and within 1 week you forgot where is the gym is, right? So giving up, easily giving up, right? My dear friends, these are the biggest misconceptions people carry. There is a one magic pill that will fix all my issues. If you already had any magic pill in this world, if we have, then you don't have to attend this session, right? You would have consumed that. By this time you would have reversed all of your health issues. My dear friends, there is no magic pill. There is only a logical way of implementing the things, right? And my dear friends, let's understand, if you do not have wellness in your life, you will have illness. In other words, if you do not have, if you have wellness in your daily life, you will not have any illness, right? How many of you understood that? Yes. So my dear friends, Heal Easy wants to be your wellness partner, right? We don't want to be your illness partner, right? We want to make sure that we will include wellness in your life. You will be able to adopt wellness in your life, right? So what does the wellness mean? So far we have been discussing about wellness, wellness, wellness. What is this wellness all about? My dear friends, wellness is nothing but following the four pillars of health, right? Understanding the healthy dietary practices which your body needs, sleeping, right? Giving the right sleep for your body, having physical activity during the day, and taking care of mental health. That's it, as simple as that. These are the four pillars of your health. If you are someone who is suffering from any health issue, what does that mean? You are not taking care of at least one or many of these pillars, right? My dear friends, there are so many people who complete this detox challenge. They were able to reverse their certain issues, they get relief. But this is one client where he was suffering from these many issues when he entered into the detox, right? When we had a consultation call with him, we have seen, right, these many issues. One person suffering from these many issues, I can't even pronounce the things, it will take 5-10 minutes, right? But by the end of the detox, he got the confidence on he can cure all of these issues, and within 2.5 months he was able to come out of 80% of these issues, right? Within 3.5 months he was able to completely almost 90-95% he was able to come out of these issues, right? And enrolling into this group, I'll show this person as well, right? My dear friends, do you think he was able to do it very easily? Do you think it was a easy journey for him to be able to come out of those many issues? My dear friends, how many of you believe that nothing comes easy? We need to put the efforts. How many of you agree with me? Type A in the chat box if you are someone who is agree with me, right? My dear friends, understand there are three kinds of people. The first, weak mindset. What is the quality of weak mindset? They start something, but they don't continue, right? They always find excuses for not taking action, for not being consistent. We call them as victim mindset, right? They always create excuses and they become victim, right? And second kind of mindset, average mindset, which means whenever they get a new opportunity, they get excited. They start with full energy. They start taking action. But after 3 days, 4 days, they start giving up, right? They create excuses like, I have so many things to do, I don't have time for all these things. I'll do it later. My dear friends, they don't finish what they begin, right? And what is the third kind of mindset? Strong mindset. They start with full energy and they finish what they begin, which means they reach the finish line. My dear friends, with what kind of mindset do you want to start this challenge? If you want to start this challenge with a strong mindset, type strong mindset in the chat box. Let me see who are all the people who would like to start this new health journey with the strong mindset. Okay, great. People who typed strong mindset, I'm believing that you are going to reach the finish line, right? My dear friends, what is the quality of the strong mindset? Being consistent, right? So to be consistent, what you need? We need commitment. How many of you are committed for this challenge? How many of you are committed to attend all the sessions, practice all the detox techniques for the next 10 days? Type C in the chat box if you are actually committed. Let me see who are all the people who are actually committed for this journey. And my dear friends, if you are actually committed for this journey, I want you to grab your pen, take your notebook, and start writing your commitment statement. We are officially starting this detox challenge by writing the commitment statement, right? I want everyone to take out your books, grab a pen, and start writing your commitment statement, right? I, Ravi, from your city, example, commit to completing the 10-day detox challenge because I want to. Write your reason. What is the reason why you want to complete, and I commit to attend all the 10 sessions without miss, right? I want everyone to just pronounce it and start writing it, right? If you do not have a notebook, at least type in the chat box. I want everyone to complete this commitment statement to officially start our detox challenge, right? By writing this commitment statement, we are officially entering into the detox journey, right? How many of you are writing this? Okay. Yeah, we have so many people who are writing their commitment statements. Wonderful, wonderful. Great, great, great. I want everyone to complete it and start completing it. And my dear friends, let me share a story, right, which happened during the detox journey, one of our clients' journey with you, right? So he's Ravi. He's from Ahmedabad, right? So he is a business owner having a wholesale automobile business, I think. So Ravi was a hardworking father and he was dedicated to give quality life to his family. But one day he suddenly feel pain in his chest while doing a meeting with his team, right? He was suddenly hospitalized and he was on the ICU bed. His family is outside the ICU. From the door they are watching. My dear friends, in the hospital bed, Ravi collected, like he recollects all the years of negligence or ignorance of his health, right? He was always busy in his work, forget to take care of his health, right? He recollecting in certain days he cannot actually run with his kids, right? He cannot concentrate on his work sometimes, right? Having some low confidence. And one day his 6-year-old son asked him, Papa, why can't you play cricket with him? Right? Why can't you play cricket with me? That question broke him, right? So then he realized that he is not just neglecting his body, he was letting his family down, right? His wife, his son, his daughter. On this hospital bed, he told me in the interview, he was thinking that what happens to my wife and kids if something happens to me suddenly, right? After seeing their family members crying outside of the ICU. In the hospital bed, he decided that I don't want to repeat this kind of situation anymore for my family, right? I will do whatever it takes to be healthy and to support my family, right? Ravi made a choice on that day to put his health first, and that gave him the confidence and the courage to lead a healthy and happy life, right? My dear friends, how many of you resonate with Ravi? How many of you are not actually taking care of your health, right? You are being busy in different areas of your life, right? Not taking time, not putting efforts to take care of your health. Let me see who are all the people who can resonate with Ravi. My dear friends, I want each and every one of you gently close your eyes. Everyone, sit straight, spine erect. Everyone, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in deeply and hold it for 2 seconds and breathe out. Take another deep breath and breathe out and be relaxed. Don't open your eyes until I say. My dear friends, be relaxed, and I want you to answer the following questions. Why you want to be healthy? I want you to answer yourself, right, by closing your eyes. Why you want to be healthy? What is your why? And I want you to answer for whom you want to live healthy for the rest of your life. Who are all the top 3 people you can think about for whom you really want to be living healthy? Just remember, feel their faces. It could be your spouse, it could be your children, it could be your parents, it could be your friends, right? My dear friends, think about your goals, your career, success in your wealth, family, happiness, in all the core areas of your life. Your health is the foundation step, right? It's about creating a life where you can dream bigger, live happier, and live fully, right? My dear friends, take a deep breath, breathe in deeply, and breathe out, and gently open your eyes. And I want everyone to just say these affirmations with me, right? Along with me. Everyone, say it out loud. My body is my greatest gift. My health is my first priority. Each step I take brings me closer to my healthier and stronger version of myself. I love myself and my family, and I'm gonna take highest responsibility on myself and my health. My health is the foundation of my dreams in my career, wealth, relationships, contribution, and I'm committed to completing this challenge. My dear friends, I want you to just gently close your eyes and just visualize. Take a deep breath and visualize. I want you to visualize. Imagine you started this detox journey, and from tomorrow onwards, you are going to practice one detox technique at a time, and you are actually including one healthy habit in your life. And by the end of the 10th day, you will see you have a lot of progress, right? You are able to sleep better. When you wake up, you feel a lot of energy, and you are ready to take on this world, right? You are ready for your work. And during this journey, you understood how to eat healthy, right? You have complete control over your the diet which you eat. And during the day, you have a lot of physical activity, and you are being active throughout the day. And my dear friends, people around you are actually being inspired from by looking at you, right? They're asking you, what are you doing, right? How you are able to do all these things. And by looking at you, by inspired from you, they are taking action, right? They really want to be healthy. My dear friends, take a deep breath and gently open your eyes, and let me know in the chat box, how are you feeling? Let me see. Okay, fine, good, great, relaxed, feeling very nice, feeling confident, wonderful, great, full hope, relaxed, feeling good, motivated, inspired, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. My dear friends, I want to take this inspiration throughout this journey, and let's enter into the session, right? Okay. And I have restricted the chat box intentionally because I don't want you to be distracted with all the messages, right? So that is why I can see all the messages, whatever the messages you have typed in, I can see everything, right? My dear friends, these are some essential shopping list which you may need to have during this journey. And don't worry, my team has already shared with you, or once again share it with you. Okay. So these are certain foods which we may be using during this journey, right? And these are some tools, notebook and water bottles, and nut milk bag, wet pack, and enema kit. If you do not have it, don't worry. Okay, you can get it for a period of next 3 days, 5 days. Okay, and my team will help you in ordering. If in case if you cannot find it near your home, right, you can order it on Amazon, some other platforms. My team is going to share the link with you so that it will be very easy for you to order, right? And these are some supplementary materials which you may need, some foods. Okay, I'm not discussing about all these things because we have the 10 days, right? During this journey, we are going to discuss about all these things. Okay, don't worry about it now. And my dear friends, I'm going to give you some clear instructions. Okay, remember, this is not a complete disease reversal program, right? This is the step one of our disease reversal journey, that is detox. But the foundational thing, right? These 10 days are like a foundation, strong foundation for you, right? So consider it as a 4 months journey, because my dear friends, the number of years of damage we have done to our body, to our digestive system, maybe it could be 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it cannot be reversed in just 5 days, 10 days, right? It takes at least 3 to 4 months to be able to reverse any chronic health issue, to improve the gut lining, to improve the gut bacteria, to improve the absorption, so that you can completely improve your immunity, right? So this takes time, but these 10 days are like foundation to you, right? If you can practice all the things during these 10 days, it will set a complete tone for this entire disease reversal journey. And my dear friends, during these 10 days, some of you may get 80% relief, some of you may get 50%, some of you may get 25% relief for majority of your health problems, right? Because it depends on so many factors. It depends on the level of the damage that might have been happened to your digestive system, to your body, or your other health conditions, your absorption, your healing ability, right? Your blood markers. So that is why I want you to focus on the process, right? Results you will get anyway, focus on the process. And no recordings will be provided. Everyone should attend the sessions between 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Right? If in case if you miss any one day, just connect with our team so that they will help you out in sharing the notes, okay, with you. And what is there in this 10 days detox challenge? Very simple. We are going to have a session and we are going to discuss about one detox technique each day. And there will be a challenge for the day, which means you have to practice. I will give it as a challenge so that you will practice it. Okay. And during these 10 days, we are going to discuss about 7 advanced detox techniques and daily session between 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. And you will have to practice. And the most important thing is, if you have any question, right, don't put in the chat box here, because we have a separate WhatsApp group, right? We have an activity group where you can post all of your questions, right? So each question we are going to actually go through, and our nutritionist, doctor, as well as me, okay, we will give you the right answers for all of your questions. We will clarify everything, right? So this session is not for the question and answers. This session is for the knowledge, right? So ask all of your questions in the WhatsApp group, and throughout the day you will have the engagement, which means every day, whatever the challenge you are doing, whatever the new detox technique you adopted, you have to take a pic and you have to share it in the group, right? And you will have a consultation call during this 10 days. Okay, each person will have a dedicated day. So to get the consultation call, all you need to have is, you need to have your blood reports, some basic blood reports which my team has recommended. So if you have blood reports at least recent, at least 1.5 month recent, you can use it. If you do not have a recent blood reports, we highly recommend you to take this basic blood work done, right? Maybe in your around in your home, if you have any diagnostic lab, you can take it. Otherwise, you can avail the opportunity, right? My team has already like connected with certain diagnostic companies where we want our community members to get this blood test done with a very discounted price. Like for an example, if you get it for 4,000, 5,000 outside, the same blood reports, you will get it for a very lesser price, right? Very discounted price, because we want our community members to be benefited for this, right? To get this, my team is going to share the link in the WhatsApp group. Click on that and select and book the blood reports. Okay. So throughout India, we will have the network of different diagnostic centers. So our representative will straight come to your home, take the blood sample, and give you the report by the end of the day, right? The accurate reports. So that is why it is very, very important. Okay. So if you find it near around your home, you can take it. Otherwise, just click on the link which my team is going to share. Your blood reports so that you don't have to go anywhere. You can get the blood reports straight to your home. And we will use that because you will have a consultation call with the gut specialist, right? They are going to understand all these markers. They are going to ask you certain questions. Based on that, they are going to find the root cause and they are going to give you certain recommendations. Okay, so that is why it is very, very important. And after the end of the session, every day we will share the notes and resources with you in the group. Okay, but that is not a substitute for the notes you are taking, right? I highly recommend everyone to take notes every point. Okay, but these notes is something like an outline for the day, and you can get all these things done. And number one, the most important thing is have a journal. Okay, so if it is Shiva's detox journal. Okay, and we are going to practice these 7 advanced detox practices. And how many of you are curious to know what is the first detox technique which we are going to discuss today? Type C in the chat box if you are someone who is curious to learn the first detox technique, right? My dear friends, what is the composition of our human body? What is the major element? Yes, water, right? So liquid detox is our first detox technique. So I'm introducing the first detox technique, that is liquid detox, and how liquids can detoxify the body. My dear friends, liquids plays a crucial role when it comes to cleansing and resetting the body, right? Because liquids will provide right kind of nutrients, certain nutrients, without putting a lot of pressure on your digestive system, right? And my dear friends, at the beginning of the session, we understood that we have natural detox systems in our body, right? Who is going to help all these organs to do their work in a much effective way? There is no better material than liquids, right? There is no better thing than liquids that supports these organs to do their work. What are the 3 components of liquid detox? Water detox, detox juice, and detox tea. We are going to discuss about water detox today, and we are going to discuss about detox juice and detox tea tomorrow. Okay, so my dear friends, today we are going to discuss about how water plays a crucial role when it comes to detox. My dear friends, water is your body's natural detoxifier, because most of the people, when they think about detox, they think about going to a retreat center, going to a naturopathy center, doing the panchakarma, right? Doing all these practices. My dear friends, nature has given the best detoxifier in the form of water, right? So every cell, every tissue, and every organ in your body needs water to function effectively, right? My dear friends, when you consume water, enough water throughout the day, it will help to transport and eliminate all the toxins from your body, right? Liquids has the capacity to remove the toxins and the waste at the cellular levels, right? And it will improve the functioning of the kidneys. It will help you in getting the better digestion. So what is the role of water in digestive health and acidity management? My dear friends, how many of you are suffering from acidity, hyperacidity, burning sensation, right? Stomach pain after eating the food? Let me know in the chat box. I in the chat box. Let me see who are all the people who are suffering from these things. My dear friends, the major reason for having this acidity, hyperacidity, burning sensation is imbalanced stomach like acid levels in your body, right? So all the day, if your body is producing unwanted stomach acids, irregular stomach acids, that is one of the reason for having this stomach burning or stomach pain. If you consume water throughout the day, right, what happens? Water will help you to balance the pH levels in your stomach, so that you can slowly reduce this burning sensation, right? Because water neutralizes the unwanted acids. So that is why it is very important to drink the water throughout the day, and especially before eating the meals. 30 minutes or 40 minutes before eating the meals, have 1 glass of water. Okay, that can help you to slowly reduce the symptoms of these things. And how many of you here are suffering from burping issue? After eating the food, you get a lot of burps, you feel discomfort in the stomach. Let me see who are all the people who are suffering from these things. My dear friends, if you are suffering from these issues, it means that your body or your stomach is not able to break down the food properly. right? If your stomach is not able to break down the food properly, what happens? It will ferment over here and it will create a lot of gases, and these gases will put a lot of pressure on your upper digestive system, like your esophagus, your sphincter, and that is how you will see all these burping issue, you will see all this acid reflux, sphincter dysfunction, right? So that is why it is very important to drink enough water throughout the day to be able to function your stomach, to run effectively, to be able to break down the food effectively. And how many of you here are suffering from indigestion? Type I in the chat box. If you are someone who is suffering from indigestion, not able to digest the food properly, right? Loss of appetite, feeling tightness after eating the food. My dear friends, one of the major reason for this is your body is not able to produce the enough digestive enzymes, right? So if you are someone who eats food very fast, quickly you will complete eating, right? You don't mix the food, you don't chew the food very well, or you will always be distracted while eating the food. What happens? You will not mix the food with the saliva, right? My dear friends, when you mix your food, when you chew it properly, it will be mixed with the saliva. What happens when it mixed with the saliva? Saliva contains an enzyme called amylase, right? That will actually start breaking down the food in your mouth itself. How many of you know that 20% of our digestion happens in our mouth itself, right? If all the time you are eating quickly, you are not mixing the food with the saliva, what happens? It will not be digested properly. That is the source of all of your digestive issues, right? My dear friends, what is responsible to produce the saliva in your mouth? Drinking water. If you don't drink the water, your salivary glands will not produce saliva, right? So in a day, average person produces 1.25 to 1.5 liters of saliva in our mouth, right? If you don't drink water, enough water throughout the day, your mouth will not produce enough saliva, right? That is the reason why you have this indigestion issue. And how many of you here are suffering from constipation, farting, passing of gas, stomach discomfort? My dear friends, if you are suffering from any of these lower digestive problems, right? Bloating, constipation, farting, stomach discomfort, piles, fissures, ulcerative colitis, IBS, not able to digest certain foods, lactose intolerance. My dear friends, one of the root cause for all of this is not cleansing your digestive tract, right? When you consume water throughout the day, it will help you to flush out all the unwanted toxins from your digestive system, and it will actually cleanse your digestive system, and it will reduce your acidity symptoms, right? My dear friends, the only time you should not drink water is while you are having the food, okay? Before 30 minutes of having the food, you can have water. After that, don't drink water for the next 1.5 hour, okay? While you are having the meals, you can take little bit of water, 50 ml, 60 ml, 70 ml you can take, okay? Don't drink too much water. And how many of you here start your day with tea or coffee early in the morning? Type I in the chat box if you are someone who start your day with tea or coffee early in the morning. Okay, so many of you. My dear friends, what happens if you start your day with tea or coffee? Tea or coffee is already acidic. You have sugar in it and you have milk in it. Milk is inflammatory, and all these things will create a lot of acidic environment in your stomach, right? Because of that, your stomach inner layer is damaged, right? Because of that, your stomach's inner layer is inflamed. Because of that, you will not produce enough stomach acids, enough digestive enzymes. Because of that, you will see all this acidity, acid reflux, hiatal hernia, indigestion, if you name it, everything, right? So that is why I recommend not to start the day with the tea or coffee, right? So try to completely avoid tea or coffee with the milk and sugar for the next 10 days, right? Try to quit completely, right? You can have a black tea, black coffee, or green tea, okay? Instead of that, if you are someone who cannot live without tea or coffee, take it little bit after having your breakfast, okay? Don't drink tea or coffee on an empty stomach during the detox period, right? And then after knowing all these things, you will ask me, what should I do now? How many of you want to know what should I do now? My dear friends, for the next 10 days, you are going to have 2 glasses of water on an empty stomach. When you wake up, the first thing you need to do is having 2 glasses of water on an empty stomach, right? Yeah, maybe after you brush the teeth, okay? But the first thing you have to start your day with 2 glasses of water and then another 2 glasses of water after 15 minutes. Okay, medium glass, maybe 200 ml, 250 ml. And my dear friends, the most important thing is having 1 glass of water every 1 hour throughout the day, right? This is the game changer, right? Every 1 hour, except you eat food, except you when you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, every 1 hour, remind yourself, have 1 glass of water. That's it. Okay. So how to do that? To do that, you have to do two things. Number one is have two dedicated water bottles with you. Okay, don't share it with anybody including your family, because you can measure it, right? How much water you are drinking. If you are in home or if you are in office, try to have two dedicated water bottles with you. Okay. And number two, I want you to open your alarm in your smartphone and create hourly reminders, right? 10 a.m, 11 a.m, 12 p.m, 1 p.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m, like that every 1 hour. Put the alarm, right, for the next 10 days, so that every 1 hour your smartphone will remind you to drink water, to drink 1 glass of water, right? So after 10 days, what happens? It creates a pattern in you, it becomes your second nature, and then you may not need all these alarms and all, right? And my dear friends, the best form of consuming water, if you are someone suffering from digestive issues, consuming structured water, right? What is structured water? Structured water is a water when you do something, certain process, the molecular arrangement or the structure is being created in such a way that it will be more beneficial for your body, which means all the minerals will be absorbed in your body in a much better way, right? How many of you would like to know what is this structured water? How to prepare the structured water? How many of you would like to know? Type me in the chat box. Okay, great. My dear friends, to create a structured water, you don't have to do anything except simple practice. That is, if you have a copper vessel, okay, keep water in your copper vessel overnight for 6 to 7 hours. It becomes a structured water, because copper has certain properties where when you put water into that, because of certain arrangement, the water will become structured, right? So that is why keeping water throughout the night, or at least 6 to 7 hours, right, can make a structured water. If in case if you are someone who does not have a copper utensil, right, don't worry, you don't have to buy expensive copper utensils. All you can do is just take this simple copper sheet or copper scale, we call it as, right? It looks like very simple copper sheet, okay, which you can use. You can order it nowadays. It is available in most of the platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, for around 300 rupees, 400 rupees, or maximum 500 rupees. You can get a quality copper sheet, right? So what you have to do is you keep the copper sheet in the water. Okay, whatever the utensil you have, keep it, so that in the morning it becomes a structured water, as simple as that. And my dear friends, if you are someone who does not have any of these utensils and all, we have a natural remedy for that, because we are heal easy, we are here for the natural healing, and we have natural alternatives for most of the things, right? So this is the first natural alternative. If in case if you do not have copper utensil, you can take 5 to 6 basil leaves, tulsi leaves, right? And you can just crush it, you can keep it in the water, and in the morning it becomes a structured water, because basil leaves, the holy tulsi leaves, have certain compounds that can create structure in the water, right? And how many of you here are suffering from indigestion, right? If you are someone who is suffering from indigestion, you can use this jeera fennel seeds water, right? What you have to do is take 1 or 2 liters of water. Take 1 liter water, okay, don't take 2 liters, take 1 liter water. Take 1 tablespoon of jeera and 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds. Keep it overnight, okay, don't do anything. In the morning, remove the seeds, drink the water. Okay, you can drink slowly throughout the day also, you can drink, right? So if you drink that, what happens? This will promote the digestion and it will reduce the bloating and gas. And because these two contains anti-inflammatory properties and antioxidant properties, so they soothe your digestive tract. Because of that, you will be able to come out with indigestion slowly over a period of time. And how many of you here are suffering from acidity, stomach discomfort, acid reflux? If you are someone who is suffering from these issues, stomach burning, you can use this lemon mint water. Okay, how to prepare that? Simple. Take water, take one lemon, just make some pieces, some slices, and put it in the water, and then take 5 to 6 mint leaves. Okay, crush it, put it in the water, and keep it overnight. In the morning, remove the mint leaves and remove the lemon pieces. Okay, don't add those things, remove those things, and then you can drink the water. This has a lot of alkalizing effect, and this water can stimulate your digestive enzymes, and this water contains a lot of vitamin C and a lot of antioxidants. Okay, you can see improvement over a period of time. But in case some people, maybe people who are suffering from severe acid reflux, maybe because of having lemon, you may have little trigger, right? In that case, consult your nutritionist, right? You will have a consultation call. During that consultation call, just share it with your nutritionist, so they are going to help you, right? For most of the people it is suitable, but there are some people who are sensitive to it. And how many of you here are suffering from weight management? You are overweight, excess weight, are suffering from metabolic issues like diabetes, thyroid, PCOD, blood pressure, arthritis. If you are someone who is suffering from any of these issues and you don't have proper absorption in your body, then you can use the apple cider vinegar water. Okay. Drinking apple cider vinegar water on an empty stomach in the morning can actually help you to trigger all of the digestive enzymes, right? But my dear friends, don't take it on your own, right? So when you have a consultation call, just ask the nutritionist. They are going to help you whether you are the right person to use that or not. Because people who are having gastritis, stomach ulcers, peptic ulcers, right? We don't recommend to take the apple cider vinegar because it creates burning sensation, right? So that is why, except those people, we will recommend, okay, how to take it. Just 1 tablespoon of raw ACV with 500 ml of water. So it depends on person to person. Okay, don't consider it as same for everyone. It differs from person to person. Consult your nutritionist. When you work with the nutritionist, they will help you out. Okay, during the consultation call, ask, or if you have any question, you can put it in the WhatsApp group. And during, if your nutritionist recommends you to take the apple cider vinegar water, okay, don't directly drink the water, directly sip the water. Okay, because this apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, which is very much helpful for your body to produce right digestive enzymes, but it is not good for your teeth, because when it touches your teeth, it will actually erode the tooth enamel over a period of time. That is why, to protect that, you can drink apple cider vinegar water with a straw. Take a straw and use the straw so that it will not touch your teeth. Or second thing, if straw is not available, after drinking this, rinse your mouth with the water. Okay, just rinse your mouth 1 to 2 times after having this apple cider vinegar water. Okay, so that's it for the day, my dear friends. And today I'm throwing a challenge at you. Today, because it is the first day, I'm throwing a challenge, that is having 2 glasses of water on an empty stomach. Tomorrow, when you wake up, you will have 2 glasses of water on an empty stomach. And tomorrow, every 1 hour, you will have 1 glass of water. Right? How many of you are ready for this challenge? Or in the chat box if you are someone who is ready for this challenge. Okay, I can see so many of you. And my dear friends, understand this one thing. You will get only 40% benefit if you attend the sessions, right? But you will get 60% benefit when you practice it. That is why I want each and every one of you, take the challenge, practice it without miss. And some important announcements. I want everyone to start, just open your WhatsApp status and start putting this as your WhatsApp status now itself, and declare it to the world that you started this 10-day detox challenge, right? Because if you do it, it will help you to stay on track. right? Every day, whatever the practice you are doing, right? From tomorrow onwards, we will have one detox technique each day, right? Whatever the practice you are doing, take a pic, keep a WhatsApp status and share it in our group as well, right? It will help other people and it may inspire other people to take action, right? And I want you to create a clutter free desk. Tomorrow when you come to the session, I want you to declutter your desk, right? Maybe you can do it right away after this session. So wherever you are, just declutter your desk. If you do not have a desk, declutter your bedroom or declutter your kitchen, right? Where whatever possible, try to declutter it, remove all the unwanted things, keep the things which are very important for you, which will help you to continue this journey. Because if your mind is clear, then only you will be able to practice everything clearly, right? And I want you to book the consultation from tomorrow or day after tomorrow onwards. My team is going to share a link in the WhatsApp group. You can book the consultation call. Okay, you will have a calendar, you can book the consultation call, don't worry. And if in case if you want to book the blood reports, just book it through the link. Okay, my team is going to help you. And if in case if there are one or two pin codes where you don't have a service, then my team is going to let you know and refund your amount, and they will help you out in taking the blood reports any near your area. Because 90 to 95% of the areas will be covered. Okay, there are certain areas where our representatives may not be there, right? The diagnostic people may not be available, so in those cases my team will inform you. Okay, for most of the people you will get the service. And the most important thing is everyone should attend the morning wellness session. Every day in the morning between 6:30 to 7 a.m. you will have a morning wellness session where you will have a trainer who is going to help you in breathing, acidity free yoga and 5 minutes of meditation. My dear friends, this is very very important because you promised me, right, during the at the beginning of the session that you are moving from illness to wellness, right? This is the wellness. If you don't have the wellness practices, how can you get rid of the illness, right? So during these 10 days I want you to take it as a challenge. Okay, sleep early, wake up in the morning 5:30, 6. Okay, these 10 days, and attend the morning wellness session without miss, because these sessions are going to be giving you a lot of information, right? During these sessions you will practice and you will get the real results. And code of honor, don't spam the group. Okay, don't share any direct message to anybody. Don't break the privacy of anybody, right? If anybody, if my team find anybody is disturbing other people, they are going to remove you from the group. Okay, I'm so sorry to say this, but we would like to maintain the sanctity of the group, right? We would like to respect each and every person. We would like to maintain the confidentiality, right? Don't disturb anybody. And every day post all of these things in the group without miss. And some general FAQs. If what if I cannot drink the water, or what if I feel vomiting sensation when I have water? So people who do not have the habit of drinking water early in the morning, okay, suddenly if you start, you may feel little vomiting sensation or you cannot drink. So those people, start with 1 glass of water. Okay, don't drink too much. Start with 1 glass and drink slowly. Okay, drink sip by sip. Don't immediately gulp the water, the entire water. Start drinking slowly. Over a period of next 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, you will be in a position where you can drink 2 glasses of water easily. Okay, and what kind of water should I take? Cold, warm, or hot water? My dear friends, don't take cold or hot water early in the morning, right? Try to have warm water, lukewarm water, or at the water, normal water, room temperature. Okay, and how much quantity should I drink? So there is no thumb of rule, right? How much water should we drink? Because it depends on your body weight, the climate you are in, your other health conditions. On an average, you have to drink between 2.5 to 4 liters of water. Okay, so remember, 1 glass of water every 1 hour. Okay, that is enough. And if you are someone who is suffering from diabetes, right, so you have to go to the frequent urination, you can drink less water. Okay, half glass. And every other person can drink 1 glass of water every 1 hour. And clean the copper utensil regularly. If you are using the copper utensil to create a structured water, regularly clean it, because copper contains certain kinds of material where it attracts some bacteria, right? Unlike any other steel or any other vessel. So that is why I recommend you to clean it regularly. Every 2 days, 3 days, clean it. Okay, and what diet changes should I make? How many of you have this question? Tomorrow, what should I eat? My dear friends, don't make any changes in your diet. Follow whatever the diet you are following, right? Because we did not discuss about the diet. It's a big journey. It's a 10-day journey. I'm gonna reveal about one thing at a time. We are going to discuss about the diet in the upcoming sessions where I'll tell you exactly what diet you need to follow. Okay. Till then, stay tuned. Today, your job is to follow the water, right? Water detox. That's it. All the diet changes will be shared in the upcoming sessions. And what if I don't have copper vessel? I cannot get the tulsi leaves. My dear friends, drink normal water, right? So drink the normal water. That's it for the day. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you found value in the session in the last 1 hour. So if you really found value, type valuable in the chat box or share your feedback about the session, right? Yeah. And if you have any question, okay, post it in your WhatsApp group. Okay, don't share it here because if I start answering all the questions, it will go around another 1 hour. I don't want anyone to miss your wonderful sleep. I want everyone to have a great, peaceful, deep sleep every single day after attending this session. Okay, I can see a lot of people are sharing that session is valuable. Okay, great, wonderful, lot of value. Valuable, very highly structured session. Thank you so much. Very informative, wonderful. Yeah, and also everyone join in the WhatsApp group which my team has shared over here because this is a different group where we have a dedicated group called activity group where you will be able to share all of your pics and you can ask all the questions over here, right? So that is why everyone just join in the WhatsApp group and don't worry, my team is going to share the same link in the WhatsApp group, existing WhatsApp group as well. Okay, you can join either from here or from the WhatsApp group. Okay, great, wonderful. Yeah, so my team is going to share the notes as well after maybe after 10-15 minutes you will get the notes. You can go through the notes, don't worry. But from tomorrow onwards, I expect everyone to attend the session without miss. Number one, don't miss any session because if you miss at least one session, you will lose lot of wonderful information which will be useful throughout your life. It's not about just the 10 days detox. It will be useful throughout your life because that is the kind of health education, health information we are going to discuss about. I have curated it everything in such a way that I made it simple and effective for you, right? If you can understand, you will be able to do the detox on your own in the upcoming future, right? Great. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great sleep and enjoy this journey. And I want you to be focused on health throughout these 10 days and take health as your number one priority for these 10 days, right? Leave everything else secondary. Any appointments, office work, secondary, right? These 10 days, your health is your first priority, right? Thank you so much for committed and being here, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Have great sleep. Enjoy the time, right? Enjoy this journey. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Dhanush, Team Healacy. I will take 1 minute. I want everyone to open the WhatsApp group and check all the resources, the notes, and we have sent a photo. Keep that photo as your WhatsApp status. Next, we have shared a group link. Kindly click on that link and join the WhatsApp group. All your questions will be answered there, and morning 6 o'clock onwards till midnight we will be answering all your queries. Okay, and keep your photos or share your photos in the WhatsApp so that we will be checking and we will be guiding you throughout the day. Our team is going to help you and guide you. And with regarding to the detox toolkit, some of you have a few questions with regarding to that. If you are a person who is having any hesitation, don't worry. After attending the session, you can order it. Okay, you may say that it will take some time to deliver to my home. It's okay, it's okay. That is a part of the detox, but those are not completely mandatory. Okay, but make sure you're ordering it. If you have any questions, you can ask a question in that activity group. Our team is going to guide you throughout the 10 days. Okay, and people who have filled the form for the blood test, our team has already shared the list with you. If you have not yet received, simply message in the group that I have not received. Our team is going to share. If you have filled the form, you would have received a message. Check it out. Okay. And people who have completed the blood reports, our team is going to share the link with you to book the consultation call in the group. Along with that, you will get a personal message also. Till that time, kindly be patient and kindly wait. Don't worry. Every one of you will get the consultation call and every one of you will get the opportunity to speak with us. Okay. If you face any hesitation or anything, drop a message in the WhatsApp group. And if you have any personal issues, drop a message to us personally. Our team is going to help you, and here we are there to help you. Don't worry. Don't hesitate to ask any question with regarding to the health or with regarding to the detox. Okay. So all we need is we need your commitment for the program. If you are committed, we are 500% committed. Okay. So thank you all. See you, and myself Dhanush and one of our teammate is going to coordinate all the things in the WhatsApp group. See you all. Good night. Uh, Pavni, I have already shared the link, Pavni. Dhanush, you need to approve. Yes, Prakash, don't worry, Prakash. I will approve. You have given wrong phone number while addressing. That's the reason you have not received. I will address it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. I have not received group invite. That is the reason you have not yet invite. Anyway, I will be answering all the questions in the WhatsApp group. Just simply drop your question there. And Prakash, I'll allow you. Okay. Thank you.